Hi there, I'm Sean Dillman. In this video, I'll be unboxing this Samsung T35F monitor. If you like this video and find it to be helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, before I open the box, let's take a look at the outside of it. Looking at the front of the box, this is a T35F monitor. It connects by HDMI, it's an LED monitor, and these are all the various features that it has. So here's the front of the box. Here is the top of the box. Here's the back of the box. I think it's identical to the other side. And here's the bottom. As you can see on the side here, the box has these handles which made it very easy to carry the box out of the store, so I appreciated that. To get into the box, as always, I'm going to use my trusty box cutter. I'm going to set the blade to a shallow depth so I don't cut anything important inside the box. Here we go. Just cut along here. And then I'll cut here, here, and I'll cut here on this side. So as we see here, the top of the box is this direction. Open it up here, open it there. Oh, this is great. Okay, so look at this. It shows us everything that's in the box. Quite a bit of information here. Shows us that there's a control stick, which we can use to power the monitor on. And there's these different types of pieces, I guess, to put on the base so that we can stand it up. And then these are the warnings. I suppose the idea is to lift it with two hands is the best. Don't push on the back. Don't lift it from the top, and don't carry it from the back using the piece that's coming off. Okay, so to continue on and open up, I'll take out this styrofoam, and then I've got this unit on the side. I'll set this to the side for now, and then lifting this up, I'm going to remove this. Continuing in the box, this is a bag of cables. Here's the documentation, and here's the base. So I'll take that all out. And there you go. As you can see, that's the contents of the box. So I'm going to put the box to the side and put the contents on the table. Okay, so this is everything that was in the box that is not the monitor. So I'm going to set this to the side. Okay, so here's the monitor. I'm just going to lift up on this to reveal this styrofoam piece. Nothing there. Put the monitor on the table. Okay, I'm just going to pull this back, and there you go. There's the monitor. Beautiful. Looks really nice. It's got one of these little protective films here. I'm going to pull that back. There you go. Okay, so there's the monitor itself. There's the back of the monitor. This is a great feature. It's got 4 screw holes, which means that we can mount this monitor if we like. There's the bottom of the monitor and the various ports. So we've got HDMI, we've got PC, and we've got the power port. And this button is the power button and also the control button. Okay, so here's the front of the monitor. Here it is kind of on an angle. Here's the front of the monitor. And here's the back of the monitor. Okay, so this is the first bag that I found when I opened the box. Aha. Okay, so this is the unit that you use to connect the monitor to the base. It's got these screws here attached to it. I'll just pull that off. Put that to the side for now. Here is the base unit. Just going to use my tool to make a slight cut and then open this bag up. Bring this out. Okay, so there's the base unit. As you can see on the bottom, it's got this screw here so that we can screw this to the mount and then put it on our monitor. Okay, so here's the bag that came with it. Let's tear this open from the top. And pull out these papers. This is power unit, power cable, and an HDMI cable. This is a helpful document. It shows us how to attach the stand. It cautions us on how to lift the monitor and how to not lift the monitor. It gives us information about using different source devices. It tells us how we can connect the power, how we can adjust the tilt, and then it tells us what this button does, this control panel button, and how we can use it. So this is the guide to the different functions that it has. If you'd like a copy of this document, please see the link in the description below. Okay, so this is the HDMI cable that came with the unit. This is the power cable, and this is the power adapter. Okay, so this is a really nice feature. I like to see it when monitors come with the HDMI cable. That way you don't need to go and purchase another cable. And in case you're wondering, this cable is 5 feet long. Moving to the power adapter and the power cable. Okay, so I'll start with the power cable, just grip it like this, and unzip this, or untwist this twist tie. I'll do the same here, I'll untwist this twist tie. And there you go. That's this unit and this unit. And that clicks in like that. So it's kind of a cool feature. So as you can see here, there is some gray on this cable, and when you press it into the adapter, you shouldn't be able to see the gray anymore. That way, that's the way that you know that it's fully in. You won't be able to see that there's any more gray on the cable. Okay, so here's the power cable and the adapter connected. It's about 10 feet long, which is actually really great. Some monitors come with cables that are pretty short, and depending on where your outlet or your power source is, that can be a bit of a problem. But with this cable being 10 feet long, I really don't think that that's going to be an issue. So that's a great feature. Okay, so here's the base. I'm going to show you how to do the installation on this piece. So basically we'll just put that here, we'll set that in, and then we'll hold the thing, hook on the bottom, and then just turn this thumb screw until it's nice and snug. And there we go. And that stands up like that. Okay, so to put the monitor base on, I'm going to use this piece of foam to prop the monitor up, just so that it's easier and I've got the angle that I need. Install it like so. And then I'm going to use these screws that were included that I showed you before. And then you're just going to need a regular Phillips screwdriver to put the screws in. So the first one will go in like this. And then the second will go in like this. Just to show it from another angle, install the screw like this. And then the other screw, just like this. And here's the monitor standing on its own with the base. Looks great. Okay, that concludes my unboxing and assembly of the Samsung T35F monitor. If you liked this video and found it to be helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also stay tuned for my video in which I review this monitor in action. If you're interested in purchasing this monitor, please see my Amazon link below. Thanks again for watching. As always, I'm Sean Dillman.